Okay, so TCG Gaming here, and we're back with another Modern Warfare video. Again, sort of. Today we are exactly as of the date of this recording, December 1st, 2019. We are now a week away from Crisis on Infinite Earths. If you have me on social media such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, then you know that for the past few months I have been talking about this crossover event like no tomorrow. I keep bringing it up. I will not shut up about it. You could ask anyone. So, anyway, how did I get into Crisis on Infinite Earths? How did I get into this whole CW Arrow Flash thing? Well, it all started with Legends of Tomorrow. I ended up watching the show a few years back. I dropped it, then I picked it up, I think, like a year ago again. I fell in love with the show. I stopped, and then my friend started watching The Flash, and I watched it. I watched like a few episodes of the first season. I couldn't get into it, and then he binge watched up to season 6, and he was like, "Oh, Joe, you should check out the show. It's really good." So I'm like, I don't know, because I stopped after Arrow season 2, and I like the whole CW thing wasn't really my thing, but Legends of Tomorrow was really good. But he was like, "Oh, give it a shot." So I was like, you know what? Sure, I'll give it a try. I fell in love with Flash, and I binge watched the entire show. I'm all caught up now. Then right after, I tried Arrow again, and I fell in love with the show all over again. Seasons 3 and 4 were sort of hard to get into, but once things start to pick up, things really do get picked up, and you do get into the show. It's fucking amazing. Season 5, Prometheus, was by far tied for best villain right next to Slade Wilson for season 2. The weakest out of the bunch for Arrow was definitely between Damien Dark and Ra's al Ghul. I feel like their season finales were a little bit anticlimactic, but I mean, more Ra's al Ghul than, but Damien Dark was it was pretty good. And Supergirl and Batwoman, I just can't get into the shows. They do have their episodes where it's good, but mostly like Batwoman, I can't get into it. The show sucks. Supergirl, the show has its ups and downs. It has its moments, but again, it's a show I can't get into. So yeah. Anyway, Crisis. This is by far the biggest crossover event in TV history, in my opinion. Okay, so a quick roundabout of all the characters that are going to appear in Crisis in this huge ass crossover. So, first off, we're going to start off with Arrow. We got Oliver, John, Dinah, Laurel, Renee, and Lila are all set to be featured. Lila is also going to be taking on her DC identity of Harbinger, a character who played a huge role in getting everyone together in the comics for Crisis on Infinite Earths to defeat the Anti-Monitor. And also, they're going to be joined by the time-traveling presence of Mia and Connor. Ooh. I know people have their opinions on the people from the future, but I like them, so I'm not complaining. Okay, and then in the Team Flash corner, we have regulars like Barry, Iris, Caitlin, and Killer Frost, Cisco, and Ralph. And they're also bringing back Reverse Flash, and from what I have been hearing, and what I do know, they're supposed to be wrapping up Reverse Flash, so this may be the last time we see him. Possibly, don't know, but in the comics, Barry does become the lightning bolt that gives him the powers, so maybe they're gonna do something like that. I don't know. We're also gonna have Nash Wells, who is one of the many incarnations of the wonderful Wells we have in the multiverse. And last but not least, in the Team Flash corner, we have Pariah, who is the one that is the instigation of Crisis by accidentally awakening the Anti-Monitor. Oh boy. You goofed up, boy. Oh man. So, some other characters. We have the returning Barry Allen of Earth 90, not seen or mentioned since his disappearance during the Elseworlds crossover last year, and it will be in this episode that Jefferson Pierce, also known as the Black Lightning, makes his debut appearance in the Arrowverse. And we also have Ryan Choi, who is set to take up the Adam Mantle, who is played by my dude that played Kevin Tran in Supernatural, the Prophet himself. Oh boy, we are in for a treat. So I'm hoping that him taking up the Adam Mantle doesn't mean that Ray Palmer is going to die in the crossover. I hope he doesn't. He's a great character in Legends of Tomorrow, and I know this is his last season, but let's hope they do not kill him off so he could come back and as like a guest star in future seasons. We'll see. And then we have Supergirl regulars, such as Kara, Alex, John the Green Martian, Brainy, Nia, Lena, and Kelly. They're all going to be present. And we are also going to have Lois Lane, one of the 3 versions of Clark Kent that are going to be in the crossover, the one we know in the Supergirl show, and Kara's biological mother, Alora, and a mysteriously revived Lex Luthor. Boy, that I butchered that. God damn. And in the Legends Corner, we have the OG3 coming to back up everyone for this crisis. We have Sarah, Ray, and Mick, along with Nate and Constantine. Now, from what I've been hearing, Constantine is the key to getting Lucifer Morningstar, you heard me right, Lucifer fucking Morningstar from the Netflix show, onto Crisis on Infinite Earths. Now, apparently he's supposed to be making an appearance. He was spotted on set. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see until if he appears on the crossover in about a week. We'll see. And then from Batwoman, we're only getting Kate, and whoop-de-doo. We definitely need her. But also from what I've heard is that we're getting a older incarnation of Bruce Wayne, and from a photo we saw, it could be the Kingdom Come Bruce Wayne. So that's going to be fucking awesome right there. And somebody save me, because we have Clark Kent and Lois Lane from Smallville, the TV show, making a appearance and helping out against the Anti-Monitor in this crisis, in this crossover. Oh boy, what a time to be alive it is. This is going to be fucking awesome. And the third and final Superman that we are getting in this trio of Supermen in this epic crossover event is the Kingdom Come Superman, played by Brandon Routh, who is also, he's played Superman in the past in Superman Returns, and he also plays the Atom, Ray Palmer, and I'm really curious on how things are going to go down when they meet. I wonder how they're going to react. It's going to be super awesome and cool. So yeah. And then we also have Courtney Whitmore, aka Stargirl. She will make her debut in the crossover prior to the premiere of her own series next year as well, along with Helena Kyle, also known as Huntress from the 2002 Birds of Prey series. We're also getting Jonah Hex back, Jim Corrigan, who is, as we all know, a police officer who becomes the avatar of a cosmic being of vengeance known as the Spectre. But he is a different version from the one that appeared in Constantine back in 2014, I believe that series ended. We also have Alexander Knox, a journalist from the 1989 Batman movie, and we also have actor Burt Ward, who has played Robin in the old 1960s Batman TV series. Though in this crossover, he has not been confirmed to play Robin and reprise his role. He might just be a cameo, for all we know, for when all the Earths go boom and get wiped out by the antimatter. We don't know. We'll see when the crossover happens next week. Oh boy, I'm excited. But yeah, that's everyone that's been confirmed for the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover. I will be posting at least 1 or 2 more videos before the crossover starts, I want to discuss a little bit more in depth about what may happen, what might not happen, who might die, who might not die, yada yada yada. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please slap a like on it, show some support, comment, give me some feedback down below, and subscribe for more content. Yeah, so this has been TCJ Gaming, guys, and I'm out. Peace.